Have you ever wondered how a near-death experience can shape your life? Many people know about my brain injury. What they might not know is how this incident has shaped my life. Where do you start when you wake up after weeks being in a coma, not knowing where you are or what happened to you? It was very tough for a 12-year-old to hear that the doctors have been telling my parents that if I made it through the first night, which was very unlikely, that I would be paralyzed on the left side of my body and never walk again. The last 5 years have been a journey that has not only taught me a lot about myself, but it has made me a better person. I'd like to share some of the lessons I've learned with you along the way. To start, attitude is more important than any therapy or medicine. As you can see in this picture, I was pretty much non-functional and unable to eat, move, breathe, or really do anything on my own. When you're faced with these circumstances, you can either hate the world for your situation or love the world for surviving it. I chose to love the world. Negativity wastes energy, so I choose to focus all my energy on making the best out of the situation in front of me. Never let anyone else define your destiny. But very early on in my recovery, everyone was describing my limitations, but I was just focused on overcoming them. Technically, I'm still diagnosed as a hemiplegic. You may have heard of paraplegic or quadriplegic. The thing about paralysis is just affecting my left arm, left trunk, and left leg in my body. So my goal of walking out of the hospital was very unrealistic to most, but it was very unrealistic to most. But frankly, I didn't really care what anyone else thought. I was just focused on my goals and overcoming them. It was very remarkable the first time I lifted my foot an inch off the bed or moved my arm 1 centimeter on a table full of shaving cream. But many experts told my parents they needed to learn how to use the feeding tube to my nose because that was believed to be the only way I could go home. I truly believe if I listened to everyone around me, I'd still be in a similar medical situation. Find your passion and work towards it. I set a goal very early in my recovery of earning a spot on my 8th grade golf team in tryouts. The coach knew how good I was before my injury, so he said I didn't really need to worry about the full tryouts. There's a spot on the team for me. However, I was determined to earn a spot on the team. 1 month before tryouts, my physical therapist finally cleared my balance to play golf. However, at that point, my occupational therapist still said my left arm was not ready to take a full swing. So I simply responded by saying, "That's fine, I'll play one-handed." After the required 3-day tryouts, I finished 3rd in tryouts, and the coach kept 7th, so I earned a spot on the team, and I accomplished my goal. My passion for golf and desire to improve has been a great motivation for my day-to-day recovery, and it has also recently earned me a spot on the CHL All-Conference team. Measure your progress along the way. It can be very frustrating if you don't see immediate success, so it's best to keep track of progress. For 3 years, I kept a daily notebook of my daily exercises and therapy, and I would occasionally go back and check so I could visually see how much improvement I had made. For example, it was very monumental the first time I moved my arm. I advanced from moving my arm 1 centimeter on a table full of shaving cream to the ability to touch my nose. Touching your nose might not seem like a lot, but it was a very big accomplishment for me. Measuring progress was very significant to being able to maintain a positive attitude. Don't take anything for granted. Whether it's the ability to tie your shoes or you get your driver's license when you turn 16, be appreciative. One valuable lesson I can share with you is that when everything's taken away from you, you learn to be much more appreciative for everything you do have and you can do. I never really thought about being appreciative for being able to jog, but it felt great the first time I could jog for 2 minutes on my own. Rather than dwell about the fact I don't have my driver's license, I'm very appreciative I can get anywhere in Cincinnati for $1.75 on a Metro bus. I think of it this way: I just saved a bunch of money on my car insurance without switching to jacket. I think we can all agree that we take too much for granted. Like everyone takes too much for granted all the time, and no matter what most people believe, nothing in life is guaranteed. So appreciate what you have while you still have it. Find a way to give back. I'm very thankful for those who have helped me throughout my recovery. So I go out of my way whenever I can to try to help others who are going through similar situations. I've spoken at many corporate events and also the University of Cincinnati, Children's Hospital, Coney Island, Arizona, and Nashville. I've gone all over to share my story and inspire others. I'm very proud to have been recognized by organizations such as the Character Council, the Character and Courage Foundation, the Council for Exceptional Children, and many other organizations. In conclusion, I'm not recommending that anyone seeks out having a near-death experience. However, my experience has challenged me to appreciate everything, and it has made me a better person. My near-death experience has taught me the true value of life. Thank you.